Oh, whoa, sorry. Hey guys, how's it going? So, I was working on my book cover because I wasn't exactly happy with the original idea. The original, it was a gray circle in the center with some animals on, like the side and things like that. And then, at first it said Ashcraft's Book of ABCs on the bottom, then it was up on the top, it was changed around. And I got to thinking, it's gonna look a little dull, too plain. And I was thinking about this last night before I went to bed and everything, and I was wanting to work on it today, but I ended up sleeping until 7:30 tonight. And anyways, but however I did, like when I got up, I ended up working on it, and it's a rough sketch of what it is going to look like. Alright, so originally it was, this, and this, and the snake in a gray circle with the UFO above, and it said Ashcraft, and it was, like I said, too plain. So, originally, yes, the ice cream was in the original idea, but I added an extra scoop, it's falling off, and I put the balloon in the giant's hand as well. So the idea of it is, add some more things, to the corners and things like that, and put scenery with it, like, for example, let's just use the walrus, for example. He's on an island in the water. There's trees and clouds in the sky. Also, there's, Atlantis underwater. There's a trident stuck in the rock, a knight's helm, and a mermaid swimming towards Atlantis. For over here, you got the fairy, you got a sword on the stone, then you got a tree right there with a fairy door. Up here in this corner, you've got the UFO, so that's dark with stars for, outer space. And then over here you got the beanstalk for the giant. It's got, leaves and stuff coming off of it. And then you got that tiny little log house right there. And, yeah, and then you've got the lion in the center, the giant, the ice cream, the balloon, the octopus, the snake, the UFO, walrus, Atlantis, trident, mermaid, fairy, and knight's helm. And like I said, it's the rough sketch of what the cover is going to look like, and I absolutely love it. And I decided, instead of, typing out the title cover, or the title page, the name, basically, I decided to handwrite it. I found a font that I liked. Oh, excuse me. I found a font that I liked, and so I decided to look at the font, draw it out. And I'm still going to have ABCs colored in, like bubble letters and colored in. And I had my friend go over the artwork that he did, and to add a background to it and everything, instead of it just being like, for example, the elephant, E is for elephant. He just had an elephant on two legs. The two were like, up. The front two legs were up in the air, and, the snout was like that and blowing out water. And that would have just been that on a white page, and I thought that was too plain, too boring. I was like, just go ahead and add a background to it. So he's working on that tonight, and I should have it probably 10 a.m. Sunday morning, maybe sooner, maybe later in the day, depending on whenever I get up, to be honest with you. After he sends me that, I still have to add the is for in the name, E is for elephant, and, go through all 26 of those like that, and then get all the files saved and proper, and then go to the website and upload them, and I should be done. And have it published and all, and order the first copy, and once I get the hard copy, I will show you guys as well. So, yay. No, dude, I am seriously excited. This means the world to me. I've always thought about writing a book. I mean, ever since I could remember, I've always thought about writing a book. And the funny thing is, I swear, years and years and years ago, I dreamt of this book. The lion and the octopus, the snake and the giant, they all look familiar to me. I don't know where. You know, I'm hoping his work isn't copywritten, you know, like stolen. But like I said, oh sorry, like I said, I have seen it somewhere, and I believe it was in a dream years ago. Like I was meant to do this. But anyways, you know, I have two nephews on my dad's side that I've never even met, and one's like almost 3 years old, and the other one's I want to say about a year old. And then I've got my niece here on my mom's side, and I get to see her maybe 3 days out of the entire week, you know, when my sister goes to work. And usually I sleep the entire day, and by the time I get up, she's gone. You know, she's already back at her house. So I want to write, you know, children's books specifically for my niece and my nephews, but also for everybody else too. But, you know, I'm doing this with my family in mind. That way, you know, they'll always have a part of me with them, no matter what. And, yeah. But, you know, like I said, I really honestly can't wait to see the final finished actual copy of the book. And, yeah, so it's gonna be a while. But anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling. I really need to go to bed, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you around.